Hello, gents. True strength isn't about overpowering others, but about recognizing and seeing through their attempts to control you. Sigma males possess a rare and exceptional talent for unraveling manipulative schemes with both precision and grace. These men who prize independence and authenticity above everything else are rarely fooled by deceit or manipulation. Instead, they flip the script on those who try to manipulate them, using their sharp intuition, strategic mindset, and unwavering self-confidence to reveal and neutralize even the most subtle attempts at control. What makes the Sigma male's approach so impressive is his ability to stay under the radar, subtly and effectively dismantling the games of those who seek to control him. As we explore how Sigma males handle manipulators, get ready to discover the secrets behind their unique strength and resilience qualities that make them both captivating and unstoppable. Number 1, they act as though they're being deceived, playing along. Sigma males have a unique knack for playing clueless to expose manipulators. They can pretend to fall for deception with such convincing finesse that manipulators think they've found an easy target. But what these manipulators don't realize is that they're walking right into a cleverly set trap. When a Sigma male acts like he's buying into the manipulator's lies, it's almost masterful. He nods along, perhaps asking a few seemingly naive questions to keep the act going. The manipulator, basking in their supposed success, adds more layers of deceit, convinced they're pulling the wool over his eyes. It's like watching a mouse confidently stroll into a mousetrap, blissfully unaware of what's coming. The real twist is that while the manipulator thinks they're in control, the Sigma male is actually collecting all the information he needs. He's noting every detail, observing their every move, and letting them dig their own grave deeper with each lie. It's almost amusing how oblivious the manipulator is to the fact that they're the ones being played. When the Sigma male decides the time is right, he flips the script. With a sly smile and a few well-chosen words, he reveals that he's been on to the manipulator the whole time. The shock and confusion on their face are priceless, like a magician revealing the secrets behind their tricks, leaving the audience in stunned silence. This act of feigned cluelessness isn't just for show. It's a strategic move that forces manipulators to reveal their true colors. By pretending to be deceived, the Sigma male gives them enough rope to hang themselves, and when he finally pulls back the curtain, the manipulator is left exposed and powerless, their web of lies collapsing around them. Number 2, they ignore their requests and comments. Impenetrable silence. Sigma males have a remarkable ability to turn non-reaction into an art form. When manipulators try their usual tricks, expecting a flustered response or eager compliance, they instead encounter a wall of calm silence. This isn't just any silence, it's the kind that makes you question your own motives. It's the quiet confidence of someone who knows their worth and isn't about to be shaken. Imagine this. A manipulator throws out a baited comment, hoping to spark some drama or emotional upheaval. A Sigma male responds with a stoic expression, maybe a slight raise of an eyebrow if he's feeling generous. The manipulator, expecting a reaction, ends up having an internal monologue instead. It's like trying to start a fire with wet matches, completely futile and increasingly frustrating. Sigma males don't just withhold their reactions. They create an aura of mystery. Their silence conveys, "I see right through you and it doesn't bother me at all." This non-reaction is disarming, leaving manipulators floundering in the absence of the expected chaos. They thrive on drama and control, but the Sigma male offers neither, rendering their tactics useless. This silent treatment isn't about being passive-aggressive. It's a deliberate strategy. By refusing to give manipulators any emotional feedback, Sigma males strip them of their power. They don't feed the flames, and without that fuel, the manipulator's schemes quickly fizzle out. It's a quiet rebellion, a standoff where the Sigma male always holds the upper hand, simply because he refuses to play the game. Number 3, Sigma males are walking lie detectors. Sigma males have an almost supernatural knack for spotting lies. It's like they've got a built-in lie detector that can sense deceit as easily as they can spot a bad outfit. This talent keeps manipulators on edge. never quite sure how much they can get away with. When someone tries to pull a fast one on a Sigma male, he doesn't just hear the words, they almost bounce off his radar. His intuition is finely tuned, picking up on subtle signs like a slight hesitation, a change in tone, or even a fleeting glance. It's as if he's watching a poorly acted soap opera, where the plot twists are glaringly obvious and the actors are a bit too dramatic. The real magic happens in how he handles it. Rather than calling out the lie right away, he often lets the deceiver dig themselves deeper. It's a bit like watching a cat play with a mouse, giving it just enough rope to get completely tangled up. The liar continues spinning their tail, completely unaware that the Sigma male is already 10 steps ahead, piecing together the truth like a seasoned detective. His ability to detect lies isn't just a passive skill, it's a powerful tool in his arsenal. Sigma males use this talent to navigate social interactions with precision, ensuring they stay in control and never fall victim to manipulation. They can spot a con artist from a mile away and deftly avoid any traps set for them. What makes this ability even more impressive is the humor they often bring to it. Sigma males don't take themselves too seriously, and this extends to how they deal with liars. They might play along for a while, tossing in a few sarcastic comments or raised eyebrows to see how far the liar will go. It's like a game of cat and mouse, where the cat is always one move ahead and the mouse is blissfully unaware of the impending pounce. Number 4. They suddenly become assertive and dominant when pushed. Sudden assertiveness. Sigma males have an incredible knack for flipping from calm and composed to fiercely assertive in the blink of an eye. It's like watching a cat lounging peacefully in the sun one moment and pouncing with laser focus the next. Manipulators who mistake their quiet demeanor for weakness are in for a surprise when they push too far. When a manipulator crosses the line, the Sigma male's assertiveness kicks in like a hidden superpower. He doesn't need to raise his voice or make a scene. Just the shift in his demeanor is enough to make even the most seasoned manipulator think twice. It's the sudden surge of unyielding confidence that throws them off balance. One moment they're dealing with someone who seems agreeable, and the next they're facing a formidable force who won't budge an inch. His assertiveness isn't just about standing his ground, it's about taking control of the situation with pinpoint precision. Sigma males don't waste words or energy. When they become assertive, their words are sharp, and their stance is unwavering. It's like being hit by a verbal freight train, unexpected and unstoppable. Manipulators who typically prey on indecision or weakness find themselves outmatched and scrambling to regain their footing. The humor in this transformation is that manipulators often don't see it coming. They think they have the upper hand, only to realize they've been playing a game they can't win. It's like poking a sleeping lion thinking it's a harmless kitten and then being stunned when it roars back. The Sigma male's assertiveness is both a revelation and a deterrent, making it clear that he won't be toyed with. What makes this shift so effective is its unpredictability. Sigma males keep their assertiveness in reserve, using it only when absolutely necessary. This strategic reserve makes their assertive moments all the more impactful and memorable. They're not aggressive by nature, but when the situation demands it, they can deliver a verbal smackdown with the best of them. Number 5, they don't feel pressured to abide by anyone's standard. Don't care attitude. Sigma males operate on their own terms and refuse to conform to anyone else's standards. They don't feel the slightest bit pressured to fit into the molds that society, friends, or family might try to impose on them. This makes them a nightmare for manipulators who rely on social expectations to exert control. When someone tries to pressure a Sigma male into doing something that doesn't align with his values or goals, he simply doesn't budge. It's like trying to move a mountain with a feather. Sigma males have a rock-solid sense of who they are and know exactly what they want or don't want. Attempts to guilt-trip or shame them into compliance are met with unwavering resistance and often a bemused smile, as if to say, "Nice try, but no thanks." The beauty of this approach lies in its simplicity. Sigma males don't get caught up in lengthy debates or explanations about their choices. They just say, "No," and that's the end of it. It's refreshingly straightforward and leaves manipulators baffled, as they're used to wearing people down with persistent demands and emotional blackmail. With a Sigma male, those tactics are as effective as trying to convince a cat to take a bath. What makes this even more impressive is how effortlessly they maintain their independence. They don't feel the need to justify their decisions to anyone. It's not arrogance. It's a deep understanding that their life is theirs to live, not a stage for others to direct. This level of self-assuredness is kryptonite to manipulators who thrive on uncertainty and doubt. There's also a humorous side to their defiance. Manipulators often find themselves confused and frustrated, wondering why their usual tricks aren't working. It's like watching someone try to sell ice to an Eskimo. Sigma males see right through these attempts and often enjoy the puzzled look on the manipulator's face when they realize they've hit a brick wall. Number 6. They are extremely private as a defense mechanism against manipulators, cloaked in privacy. Sigma males are experts in discretion, guarding their personal lives with an ironclad approach. When dealing with manipulators, their extreme privacy serves as both a shield and a weapon. By keeping their personal details under wraps, they build an impenetrable fortress. It's as if they have an innate ability to detect nonsense, and their privacy is the ultimate defense system. This isn't about being secretive for the sake of it. Sigma males understand that knowledge is power, and they don't hand out power easily. They share just enough to be polite, but never enough to make themselves vulnerable. It's like playing a game of poker, where they hold all the aces and never let anyone see their hand. They know that the less people know about them, the less they can use against them. The humor in their approach lies in their ability to be engaging without giving much away. Conversations with a Sigma male can feel like a charming dance where, hours later, you realize you've learned nothing personal about him. He might mention his favorite book or a recent trip, but his deepest fears or insecurities remain off limits. In a world where oversharing is common, Sigma males are refreshingly enigmatic. They don't broadcast every detail of their lives on social media or unload their personal stories to anyone who'll listen. This leaves manipulators baffled, trying to gather information that isn't there. With nothing to work with, manipulators are left grasping at straws, trying to solve a puzzle with most of the pieces missing. This level of privacy isn't just about protection. It's also about maintaining control. By carefully choosing what they share, Sigma males ensure they remain the authors of their own stories. They don't let anyone else dictate their narrative. This control keeps manipulators at a distance, unable to gain any leverage or foothold in the Sigma male's life. Number 7. They use reverse manipulation. Sigma males are masters of reverse manipulation, turning the tables on those who try to control them. They use the manipulator's own tactics against them, with a blend of brilliance and humor that makes it all look effortless. When a manipulator tries to pull their strings, a Sigma male doesn't just see through the attempt. He takes control of those strings and starts directing the show. He listens carefully, observes the manipulator's patterns, and then subtly influences their behavior. It's like a chess game, where he's always several moves ahead, setting up the perfect checkmate without the opponent even realizing they're in trouble. The real fun begins when the Sigma male starts to subtly manipulate the manipulator. He might agree with their suggestions just enough to lead them down a specific path, all the while guiding them toward an outcome he's already planned. It's as if he's saying, "You think you're in charge here, but guess what? I'm the one steering this ship." Manipulators who are used to being in control find themselves in unfamiliar territory. They're trying to play their usual games, but nothing works as expected. The Sigma male's responses are perfectly calibrated to give just the right amount of pushback or agreement, keeping them guessing. It's like playing poker with a deck that keeps changing in their hands, and they can't figure out why they keep losing. The humor in this lies in the Sigma male's calm and composed demeanor throughout the process. He never breaks a sweat, never shows his hand, and always maintains a cool exterior. Meanwhile, the manipulator grows more and more frustrated as their usual tricks fail spectacularly. It's a masterclass in subtle control, with the Sigma male as the unflappable professor. Reverse manipulation isn't just about control for control's sake. It's a defensive strategy that allows Sigma males to protect themselves while exposing the manipulator's true intentions. By turning the manipulator's tactics back on them, They not only neutralize the threat, but also reveal the manipulator's weaknesses. It's a powerful way to assert dominance without ever raising their voice or causing a scene. Number 8. They are active listeners. The power of listening. Sigma males excel at active listening, a skill that gives them a major edge over manipulators. While most people listen just to respond, Sigma males listen to truly understand, and it's this deep comprehension that often turns the tables on anyone trying to pull a fast one. In conversation, a Sigma male isn't just hearing words, he's picking up on tone, context, and underlying motives. It's like he has a mental magnifying glass, analyzing every nuance to get the full picture. This intense focus can make manipulators uncomfortable, as their usual tricks are dissected and exposed in real time. The beauty of this skill lies in its subtlety. A Sigma male can sit back, nodding thoughtfully, while the manipulator spins their web of deceit. He asks insightful questions that seem casual but are designed to dig deeper and uncover inconsistencies. It's like watching a skilled detective piece together clues while the culprit believes they're getting away with something. There's also a humorous side to this. Sigma males often let manipulators think they're succeeding, all while mentally cataloging every dubious statement. The manipulator might see him as a passive listener, but he's actually steering the conversation, guiding it to reveal more than the manipulator ever intended. It's like watching someone build a house of cards, completely unaware that a gentle breeze from the Sigma male will soon send it crashing down. Active listening also means that Sigma males remember details. This can be particularly disarming for manipulators who rely on others forgetting things. When a Sigma male recalls a minor detail from a past conversation, it can throw a manipulator off balance, making them second-guess every lie and half-truth they've told. The real power of active listening is in turning information into leverage. Sigma males use the knowledge they gather to steer interactions and outcomes. They're always a step ahead, not because they're manipulative, but because they understand the dynamics at play better than anyone else. This often leaves manipulators floundering, as their attempts to control the narrative are constantly thwarted. In the end, active listening makes Sigma males formidable conversational opponents. Their ability to truly understand and remember what's being said gives them the upper hand, allowing them to navigate social interactions with ease and precision. Manipulators expecting to lead find themselves outmaneuvered by someone who listens not just with their ears, but with their entire being. Thanks, gents, for watching. See you in the next video. Bye for now and God bless.